We are now in the depths of the case from 17 years ago. Most of the changes so far have been minor, with bits here and there shuffled around, with most of the flashbacks being similar to the manga. But let's see if episode 1166 is any different.
Let's get this done.
This picks up right where we left off from chapter 1106, with Rum scanning the cameras to weed out Amanda's bodyguards. The anime adds an additional shot of Amanda placing her chess pieces into her case, which transitions to match the Black Organization members standing behind Rum. I feel like transitioning from the pawns to Black Organization members shows that Rum is ready to put his pawns in action. We then see Rum order his men in English to take out Amanda's bodyguards. This is something straight out of the manga, and something that Rum's voice actor talked about a bit online. Mr. Chiba Shigeru, the voice of Rum and Detective Conan, said that he got help from native English speakers to help him perform his English dialogues. This is a huge feat for any Japanese voice artist, and I am happy to see him put the extra effort to take the time to do this justice. They could have easily gone the route of $1 Million Pentagram, where they hired a voice double to do the English dialogues for the antagonist Brian D. Kuroda. This is where Julian McFarlane did the English dialogues, and Banjo Ginga did the Japanese dialogues. But I'm glad they went all in with Rum, who I believe is also of Japanese origin, so it doesn't have to be perfect English. We end the scene with a close-up of Rum, which is different from the manga's wide shot. Showing a close-up of Rum instead of the manga's wide shot gives us a look into how determined he is. We then cut back to Amanda placing multiple chess pieces like her rook, bishop, and horse, which are all additional scenes spliced between the Black Organizations taking down her guards. We also get additional shots of Amanda's guards being placed in suitcases, which was more implied in the manga but actually shown in the anime. After Amanda asks Akasa to go and find her chess piece, we cut to the Black Organization barging into her room. When the Black Organization opened the door, the members are different in the manga and the anime. The anime shows a crowd of men dressed in black with black hats, but in the manga we also see a lady in the mix of the agents. Also, Rum has a bit of a costume change in the anime. The fur on Rum's coat is a lot more fluffy in the anime, and he's missing his white cloth under his coat. Cutting back to Kuroda after he's attacked by the men in black and starts talking to himself, the manga shows the Detective Conan line that usually appears behind Conan when he finds something else, which in the anime is changed to a plain background. When Rum talks about his perceptive photographic eye, we get a shot of just Rum's eye. In the manga, it's just Rum covering his eye, which we see later in the scene. And we get another close-up of Rum's eye when he talks about blackmailing political parties and other businessmen. When Amanda takes apatoxin for 869, they use the same effect as Shinichi when he faces the effects of the drug. This is same both in the manga and the anime because the manga uses the same black effect as well. When Asuka confronts Haneda, and he confirms that maybe Amanda chased her so that she wouldn't be caught, he explains that each chess piece has its own indent in the case. When he explains this in the anime, they show how each piece is placed. One minor change in dialogue that I did notice is when Kuroda asks the bellboy to deliver the phone to Amanda's room. In the manga, he says, "Do you mind delivering it to Amanda's room?" But in the anime, this is slightly changed to, "Can you bring it to Amanda's room?" Not that big, but something that I just noticed. When Rum and his men leave, we see a shot of Rum entering the elevator in the anime. But in the manga, we see only the group of the Black Organization members leaving in the elevator. After this, most of the scene plays out the same, with Kuroda finding Haneda's body and Asuka confusing Kuroda to be the killer. When Kuroda's phone falls out of his pocket, Asuka notices the phone and says, "Amanda, no, please," before picking up the phone, confirming it's Amanda, and then screams Amanda, and then is knocked out by Kuroda. In the anime, it plays out a little differently because when she sees the phone, she first says Amanda, picks up the phone, and then says "no, please," and then screams Amanda. After this, Kuroda thinks of what to do next, and then is surprised by something, which is... Let's go! the anime, we know that the thing that jogs his memory is him remembering the Black Organization member who wiped the fingerprints on the door. But that's for next episode. This adaptation has been a panel for panel adaptation with some nice additional shots here and there to help explain things and flesh things out. To be honest, even if we don't get any new scenes in the next episode, I really hope they do Rumi justice. But you know what, just by judging from the episode preview, I feel like we're in good hands. Anyways, what did you guys think about this episode? Did you notice anything that I didn't? If so, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the comments.